This is the continuation of an episode. If you want to get caught up, click the previous annotation in the top left corner of the video. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any episodes. So I just need to find a flat place. I will put the tent down there, but I will put our chest. Let me put my magic away. If I go just here... Vilja, watch out! I'm trying to concentrate, eh? And if I just drop it here, it should work well. No, not that. This. Oh! It drops on the ground. Ah, no, that's Vilja's sword. Vilja, even your butt, look at that! It's like, it's like I cannot see around it. I need a compass to get around your behind. Oh. Vilja, you are insufferable. Oh no. It deployed... Oh. It looks, Mala, like it deployed into the ground. I'm not sure if that's because you're sneaking. I think you can probably stop sneaking now, Mala. Let's see if I can find it. There it is. Hidden into the wall. That does me no good. We're going to pick that up and try and put it someplace where it will actually show up. Let's try over here, Mala. Oh, this is a nice flat area too. Yes, but it is too much in view of the road. Mala, I don't think you have to worry. We can put traps around the tent to warn us if anyone tries to hurt us. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, still a bit in the road. I mean, in the terrain there. That's an oopsie, but I can see it and that's good enough. Bedroll marker, tent marker. Okay, Mala, careful. Just a little bit. Just right here. You know, Vilja, you could be of more assistance, you know. Why am I always the one dragging the tent out? Ah! Perfect first time!
Spells. Give me an axe any day.
And Jorin, you are already inside. You good foxy. Yes, this is wonderful. We can see the road from here. Did you say something about we could make a trap? Yes, well, I think so. I don't know what we need to do it, but let's see. We go back over here to the chest, which is hidden in the ground. Oh dear. There we go. Extras. Make a trap. Requires 2 iron ingots. Well, Mala, I don't know if we have any iron ingots. It looks like... Oh, shoot. We don't. This wet and cold icicle came with the wet and cold mod, which I haven't read on what this particular thing does. So I'll have to do that. I have to read up on that, excuse me, before I click on it and just see what the hell happens. Be a true adventurer, at least from my computer chair. I'm an adventurer too. I could click on things and see. And then duck when all hell breaks loose. And these show all my favorites. That's neat. Okay, but yeah, concentrate here. Okay, I guess we need some iron ingots. Well, we could set Jorin to watch. But he would get very cold. I don't want my little foxy to freeze outside. We will just have to take our chances. Oh, I'm so cold. Let's get inside. Come on, Vilja. Ah, yes. Vilja, where are you? Oh, there you are. You scare me. Okay, now we are going to go. So I learned going into the tent. I don't know if I recorded this already. Let me know in comments if I already told you this. But I learned that in order to get Jorin to show up in the tent, I need to call him, make sure that the dog whistle is set as my current shout, and then move as far to one side of the tent as possible because basically he's going to show up behind me. So there needs to be enough room behind me for him to show up. And then we wait a second and we pray to the gods of mods. And there he is, trapped in the wall. Oh, little guy. Okay, this is not what I was thinking, but oh dear. And Lord knows if I tell him to back up, I don't know what's gonna happen. Oh, geesh. Oh, sweetie, this is not good. Okay, let's see if we can, I'll move all the way over here. Mala, scooch up. I'm trying. And then give a good whistle, Mala. Then pray to the god of mods. Who is the god of mods? Well, it depends on who you ask. Who's really big over at the Nexus. The Nexus? What is that? Is that like a heaven plate? Forget it, Mala. This is a little guardian angel humor. Oh, there he is! Hello, little puppy. You see what I do for you? I shove myself over into a little corner, and then I listen to my guardian angel talk nonsense, and then you appear. It's great. Oh, okay. First of all, let me take off my things, get into something comfortable, and... Yes, much better. Ah, you even look pleased with yourself, Mala. Why should I not be? We have had a successful day. We killed the Hargraven, and... Vilja, you can relax,
You know,
eh?
the best defense is a good idea.
Perfect. You can relax. I think I will cook us something to eat. Vilja, I know that you can cook, but I feel like I wish to try it. Plus, it is the only warm spot. Do you know, Mala, we can make a fire pit. It's really huge, but I'll show you what it looks like. Under change this tent's interior, I've tried a lot of camping mods, and this one really just suits me. There was another really good mod. Oh, look at that! Why did you not tell me this could be here? You have been holding back on me. Oh, thank God. Oh. So one thing I'm curious about with the wet and cold mod is whether, Mala, you're going to toast your toes. I'm curious with wet and cold mod if when they go indoors, the way they're in the tent now, their breath should stop blowing. And especially now that there's a nice little fire here. It's downright cozy. What are you drinking? Do you have something good you did not share with me? Well, that does it. I'm going to make something to eat because I'm starving. So what do we have? Oh, before I do this, let me tab out of it because I remembered why, after watching my recordings. I do watch all of my recordings, and I was going to say most of them, but I watch all of them. Though I admit some of them I skim through, just looking for mistakes and whatnot. But I do watch my recordings, and I realized in a recording that the reason why Mala didn't have anything to cook with last time is because it's all in her Glimpse of Elsewhere mod here. That's where she keeps all her excuse me, let me just think here, in her little bottomless pit pouch that she has on her side, which is the Glimpse of Elsewhere mod, which I love, and it has the auto store toggle, which I'm going to turn off right now, and the quick retrieve, which I'm going to do. So the quick retrieve is 8, and that retrieves everything. Hopefully. Let's see if I did that right. I'm gonna zoom in here so I can see what I've got. In her left hand, oh, I have her quick retrieve in both. So there we go. And that just retrieves it, although I shouldn't need to use up all my magic doing that. Crafting supplies retrieved, but then it's really important to turn off, and I'm not sure if the auto store toggle is on. Oh, I don't have enough magicka. Okay. Give me a little magicka. Just a little bit. Come on.
Which of the mountain flowers is your favorite? I like the red ones. But on the other hand, the blue
Well, this
ones
spell
are
requires a
really
lot of
well.
magicka, of which, as you guys well know, Mala doesn't have much. There we go. Perfect. So that means that all of the items that she had in her little bottomless pouch that I can't think of the name of, her Glimpse of Elsewhere pouch here, is all been moved over to her food. So she has some things to cook with now, is the long and short of it. And that's why she didn't have anything to cook with before. And when she gathers herbs and any crafting supplies basically go... and that's why the iron ingots, of course. Well, this is called Know Your Mod episode. Would you like to leave your tent? Yes, I would. Wow, it's so cold out here compared to... Oh, and Molly, you must be freezing without that cloak on. I am. So let us get this over with quickly. We wish to make a... Yes, here we are. Extras. Make a trap. Oh, we still don't have iron ingots? Is that the case? I thought we had some in our... I guess we don't. I could have sworn that I bought some iron ingots, but I guess I didn't. So, you made me come out here for nothing. Okay, Mala, alright. Stop walking through trees. I find this weird that when this is open, Mala and Jorin have just disappeared into some ether world. They're just gone. Oh, that was close. I thought I would never see you again. Let us get to cooking. So, Mala, do you have any favorite recipes that you like to use? Yes, of course I do. I like to make a very good stew. I am not a very good cook. Nana did not teach me about cooking much. But I suppose that is what you practice for. I can cook beef. Let me show you. See, you just sizzle it up like this. Do you smell that? I'm going to take a few herbs and add it to the beef. Wonderful. Maybe I will, if Jorin is a very good boy, I will give it to him. I can also make a pie. What pie would this be? It's savory. I would prefer to use something else besides leg of goat. I think I don't want to make that. Mala, before you say no, let's compare. Because leg of goat roast, health regenerates 40% faster. But with your Glen Point savory pie, you restore 10 points of health and 20 points of stamina. But it's only for 600 seconds, 5 minutes. Whereas this one is for 72 seconds, but you'd have to eat the leg of a goat. It's up to you. I wish to make a pie. I don't want to eat the leg of a goat just like that. I don't mind to put it in a pie, but otherwise no. Plus, to be honest, Mala, you're not going to, when you need health or when you need stamina, is not when you're going to be able to stop and eat. You're going to need health and stamina during a fight. And really, you're going to find it much more beneficial to just take a potion than stop and dig in your bag and ask all the bandits if they could just hold on a minute while you grab a piece of steak and, gnaw on it. I agree completely. I do not think the last thing on my mind when that Hargraven was having at me with those fireballs, I was not thinking now is a good time for perhaps a bit of steak. I was thinking, run because I am going to die. Which you tell me that I did. Twice. That is true, Mala. You did die. Unfortunately. It was a very sad moment for me. I don't like to see you hurt. Even if I know that you can recover from it. Sort of. Well, I haven't felt the same since. I have felt... In my head, I have felt as if part of me, a very small part of me, I cannot access, is not here anymore. It never can return. Wow, Mala, that's deep. Yes, it is. It's deep, and that's why I'm going to avoid dying at all costs from here on in. Well, in order to avoid dying, Mala... Oh, what are you making now? It's a wonderful little potato soup. Just a few potatoes, some salt, some milk, some butter, a little flour, and some herbs. Oh, you're expanding on the recipe. Because there's a recipe. I wanted... Actually, never mind. There's a recipe that says here just potato and salt pile. Just because it says potato and salt pile does not mean that I only going to use potato and salt pile, because that's not potato soup, that's potato nasty paste. Potato nasty paste? With the nasty taste, it tastes disgusting. Mala, I will tell you one thing, you are amusing in everything that you do, even cooking. So you know a lot of recipes. Well, no, I don't know them. I just have a recipe book here. A little adventures recipe book. I'm going to put these potatoes in, and they should be ready in the morning. Wonderful. Ah, that was invigorating. Do you smell that? The tent smells of food and delicious, wonderful things. I am wondering... Vilja, you had said you wanted to tell us more of your story. As we are here around the fire, it's a good time to talk. What do you think?
Can I help you in any way?
Yes, you can.
Of course. Is there anything in particular that you would like to discuss?
Tell me more about yourself and your story.
Would you like that?
Yes. Please.
I told you of my grandmother and how she encouraged me to try to find my own path in life rather than trying to live up to my parents' expectations.
Mm-hmm.
Already when I was a little girl, I preferred to dance and sing and tell stories rather than helping my mother mixing herbs. On my 10th birthday, my grandmother gave me a flute, a very special flute made out of cyrodiil dogwood.
Oh.
It was like a whole new world opened up for me, the world of music. As soon as I had 5 minutes on my own, I was playing the flute. It didn't take long before I made up my mind. I wanted to be a bard. Of course my parents, and in particular my mother, were upset when I told them.
Oh, no.
You see, all the women in my family are alchemists, and everyone had taken for granted that I would follow the family tradition. However, my grandmother was on my side. She encouraged me to play, and she listened to my music, and she told me about the Bard College in Skyrim. But when I told my parents I wanted to go to Skyrim, they got furious. You see, they had completely different plans for me. Look, can we talk about this some other day, when we know each other a little better?
You don't think we know each other enough yet, Vilja? We have been together for days and days now. But as you wish. This episode is presented in parts. To see the next part, click on the next annotation in the top right corner of the video. If the next part has not been uploaded yet, it will be tomorrow. So if you want to see it, subscribe.